Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we have this 2022 Volkswagen Atlas. We're going to do the Taillight Tint installation for this vehicle. So as you can see, that's how it looks before doing the installation on the factory lens. And this is how it looks after the installation. So the tint has PPF properties, which means it will protect the lenses from yellowing over time, as well as protect it from any small scratches or any road debris that may hit the lens. If you like the product, link for the product will be linked below. With that being said, let's get started with the installation video. So the tools you need in order to install the tint kit will be Slip Solution, Tack Solution, a heat gun, squeegee, and a microfiber towel. And a step-by-step guide in order to create the two solutions will be in the description below. So before we start with the installation, we need to prep the tail lights. So just apply Slip Solution onto the lens, and also don't forget about the reflectors underneath. And use a clean microfiber towel to remove any contaminants that the lenses may have. So now that we've finished prepping the tail light, now we can move on with the installation. So we're going to start with this section of the panel first. So apply Slip Solution onto the lens and Slip Solution to the adhesive side of the film. And just make sure you align it to this section first, and everything should fall into place following the design of the tail light. So make sure you're covering the lower section here. Everything should be aligned, and also the edge here. Now that we have it aligned, carefully lift the film and apply Tack Solution underneath and on top of the film. Hold it in position, that way when we're squeegeeing, the film does not move. So let's anchor the film here first. Make sure it's secured, and now we can work with the rest of the film. Make sure to keep it aligned and tack it down. To help you tack down around the curved edge here, just apply a little bit of Tack Solution underneath and on top, and just use your squeegee to tack it down. And you can also use heat, but that'll be after we finish removing all of the solution, because when we install the other film, it's going to overlap on top of this one. So we need to seal the top edge first. But before that, like I said, make sure to remove all the solution that's underneath the film. Now apply Tack Solution and heat, and we're going to use our microfiber towel just to start sealing the edges. And once we're done, we'll move on with the next piece. So now that we finished this section, now we can move on with this section of the tail light. So same steps, apply Slip Solution first. That way we're able to align the film to the position we need it to. So with this one, just place the film, align it to this edge first. So as you can see with the Slip Solution, we're able to move and align the film. So once we have it aligned underneath here as well, we're going to tack down this piece first. So our Tack Solution will help us tack down the film and anchor it to this section that we're working on. That way we're able to work with the rest after. And always remember to remove all of the solution that's behind the film. That way we avoid having bubbles after the installation. Make sure this area is completely tacked down, and now we could work on this side. So make sure to keep it aligned. Tack it down just a little bit for now to secure it, and then work our way on top. So we're going to need to stretch it a little bit to reach the top edge and just have it aligned. So stretch up to cover here. That should be good. Apply Tack Solution and start tagging it down. And now finish it off here. All we need to do is do a light stretch to stretch it to the edge, and then tack it down just like this. And that's it. And now just apply Tack Solution on this section of the curve, because you might come across these small fingers. To remove them, just apply Tack Solution and squeegee at an angle. But if this doesn't tack down the fingers, you can apply heat as well. So as you can see, the majority of them are gone. But now, since we're going to apply heat all over the film, we could apply heat here as well to seal it. So make sure to apply Tack Solution all over the edges. But before we do that, make sure there's no bubbles underneath the film. So just remove everything before we seal. So it should be clean, no water bubbles. And now we could apply Tack Solution all over the film and seal all of the edges. Okay, so for this top piece, same steps. Apply slip solution to align the film. And we're going to align it to this section of the edge. So just make sure you have a good amount right on the edge here. Place the film. So now we need to anchor it. So use tack solution, lift it carefully, readjust it since it was moved, and now tack it down. Okay, and now to finish it off, if you notice, the film does not cover this section of the edge of the tail light. So make sure you stretch it until you reach it to the edge, and then we'll tack it down. So with one hand, do a light stretch until it's on the edge. Make sure you're covering everything. Hold it down, apply tack solution, and then tack it down. And before we post heat the entire thing, make sure to remove all of the water bubbles, solution, anything behind the film, and then we could post heat afterwards. Okay, and now that this is done, we can move on to the reflectors and then post heat. So for the reflector, all you need to do is apply slip solution to the lens and slip solution to the tint, and first align it to where the sensor is located. So align it there. And once we align it, we're going to tack it down and anchor it to this section, and then work our way with the rest of the film. So lift it, apply tack solution, keep it aligned, and then grab your squeegee and tack it down. Once it's anchored, just follow along with the film. If you notice, it doesn't reach to the edge here. So all you need to do is a light stretch. Make sure to keep it aligned as you're stretching, and then tack it down. And then the same steps that were done here, you would rinse and repeat here, but instead of the sensor being in the middle here, you would align it on the edge, tack it down, and then stretch the film to reach to the other side for the middle reflector. And then once you're done with the middle reflector, you can move on to the last step, which is post heating. So once you finish with the whole installation for the tail light, the last thing to do would be to post heat the entire panel. So to post heat, just make sure you apply tack solution on each section of the films that we installed. And then once you finish applying tack solution, we're going to use our heat gun, go section by section on each panel that we worked on. And then with our microfiber towel, we're going to go as we heat section by section to help it tack down and also help remove any solution that's still trapped behind the film. And then once we're done with this step, you'll be done with installation. So make sure to take your time when you're doing this, no rush. That way the film stays tacked down to the panel. Thank you for choosing Bogar Tech Design. As a small business, your support means everything to us. If you loved your product, please drop a review. If you have questions or issues, don't forget to message us via email. Once again, thank you so much for the support from our family to yours. So that concludes the installation video for the Taillight tints for the 2022 Volkswagen Atlas. We hope that this video helped you guys out with the installation. If it did, don't forget to drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell. That way you're missing any of our upcoming installation videos. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.